Hello, hello. Happy Saturday. Here in Florida, it is going to be a gorgeous day. It is 60-ish degrees right now, but it's supposed to be like 77. I have a craft fair next Saturday, so I have a week or less really to get ready for the craft fair, finish everything up. So I figured I'd take you along with me today while I run. I gotta run to Lowe's to get some wood that I need to finish up some signs for Saturday, and just take you along with me while I make stuff this weekend. So I got the trunk ready to go. We're gonna pray that the wood that I need will fit in my car. My husband had to take the truck for a job this morning, so let's see. All right, got the wood and it fits in my car. Yay. So I'm gonna go hit up Dunkin' Donuts because I'm kind of obsessed with their stuffed mini bagels and I'm starving. So I'm gonna grab those and then I'm gonna run to the house, and while my husband is gone, I'll be able to work in the shop and cut this board down to size, and another board that I need to cut down, sand them, and get going. Okay, so I am out in the garage, also known as the shop, and I have two different types of boards that I need to cut down. The one I got from Lowe's is a 1x10, and the other board is 2x6. So I need to measure down my pieces. I'm gonna get them cut, and then I'm gonna sand them and go from there. So let's get started. Okay, got the wood all cut down right here, and now I am going to sand it down. I think for the 1x10, I'm gonna do 180 grit and then 220, and then for the 1x6, I may have to do 100, 180, and then 220 based on the last project that I did, which I do have a video for that coming out probably in a couple weeks. So I'm gonna get those sanded, and then I gotta figure out the stain/paint options that I'm doing so that I can get those all prepped, and then it'll give it time to dry while I work on other things. What are you doing? You eating the sawdust? Gross. Okay, just wanted to give you a quick little, this is the shop. So my husband is a woodworker. Amic Woodworks is his Instagram. Go give him a follow. I don't have much space to work today, so these are the boards that I just cut down, and this is the sander I'll be using, and I'm gonna get to it. Really, bud? These are sanded down, ready to go. I went back to my notes, and 2 of these need to be stained, and I'm gonna be staining Early American Minwax. And then 3 of these will be painted white, and I'm gonna be using the Rust-Oleum chalked linen white to paint these. And then I'm gonna do 2 steps for these. So all of these are gonna get a faux stain, and I'm gonna take this Waverly Antique Wax, and I have it already watered down in here, so it's more of like a stain. So I'm gonna apply that first and let it dry. And then once I make my stencil and put the stencil on it, then I'm gonna paint over it white. When I remove the stencil, what's left behind is the stained areas. So. Okay, everything is stained and painted and drying. And in the meantime, I have a couple projects that I want to see how they're gonna turn out. So I'll flip you around and show you what I'm working on now. And then hopefully if that works out, then I'll be able to move on to the next one. And I may have to go to Hobby Lobby later. Oh, darn. Not sure yet. So let's start with what I have on the ground here. Okay, so I found this, what do they call it? Shiplap plank from Walmart when I was there last week, I think. And I thought this would make a quick and easy wreath that I could put together for the craft fair. So I just grabbed one, and if it works out, then I may go grab another one, because I also have this welcome wood piece. It's the blanks from Hobby Lobby, and I had it on a different piece that I didn't end up liking, so I took it apart. So I have this. So I wanted to put this on here somewhere, and I have greenery for the top, and then I have a whole thing of ribbon. So I'm gonna look through that and play around with it, and hopefully it works out. Okay, so all 6 of these pieces of wood are now dry, and I am going to work in Design Space to fix the stencil for these. I've already done this stencil on different types of signs before. I'm just tweaking it a little bit this time for this craft fair. So I'm gonna go into my Design Space project that I already have done and then just resize it to fit these pieces of wood. So I have 6, like I said, and I'm gonna do 2 each of the same design. So I have 3 designs. Okay, so I have the designs ready to cut, and I just wanted to clarify. So I'm not making a true stencil for these signs that I'll be making. What I'm going to be doing is cutting the design on permanent vinyl, and I'm going to put the vinyl onto the wood, and then I'm going to paint over the entire surface with white paint. And then once it dries a little bit, then I will remove the permanent vinyl so that you're left with the stained background coming through where the vinyl was. So I'm not making a stencil, I'm not using the stencil film. I'm gonna use just like my scrap leftover permanent vinyl to cut these. So. Okay, I'm gonna try a different method than I normally do. So normally I paint it, but I'm gonna try using a roller this time. Let me see if you can see. Okay. We'll see how this works. Okay, I took a blow dryer to it because I wanted to dry it faster so I could see, because I'm an impatient crafter. We'll just go with that. So let's see. All right, it's been a little while. I kind of got in the zone and I finished all of these and they came out perfect. And all I have to do is put hardware on the back and those are done. Now these, I cut the stencil out. These I also have a video for. I can't remember if I said this already. I will be posting a video on how to make the stencil and this project. And I'm going to be using the black acrylic paint for these, and then the white acrylic paint for these. So I'm gonna knock. Okay, definitely towards the end of my day because now things aren't working like they normally do. So painted them, peeled up the stencil, and if you can see, some of the paint peeled up with the stencil. So what I'm gonna do is take this little tiny fine point brush and then just fill it in as best I can. I am gonna lightly sand everything down, so if it gets slightly distressed, then that's fine. But I wanna fill it in as much as possible. I already did this one and I touched up this one a little bit. So I'm gonna work on just those couple letters, and then I'll be able to peel these up and hopefully these work. Okay, it is now 6 o'clock and I'm done. I'm definitely calling it a night. Finally finished all the picture frames, and so this is what it'll look like. All I have to do for these tomorrow is cut a 4x6 piece out on cardstock and just write like Great Mother's Day gift, something to stick in all of them so that people can easily see what they're made for at the craft fair. And then I got 6 of my college signs done. So I got 2 of these, 2 of these, and 2 of these done. All I have to do with these is put the hanging hardware on the back. Put the hanging hardware on the back of them. And I think that's it. So the husband and I are gonna go to a bar and have some drinks, and I'll see you tomorrow. Hello, happy Sunday. It is now 3:45 in the afternoon. Have not done anything crafting wise. My husband and I actually did go out and we ended up getting a couch this morning. So that took up some time. Then we went and had lunch. Then we came back and walked the dog. And because it's so late in the afternoon, I don't want to do too much today. So I figured I'm just going to do a couple book stacks for the craft fair, and I'll just take you through quickly how I do them. I will be putting out a more in-depth like tutorial video on how I do my book stacks, and I'm not sure when that video will be posted, but I will be doing that at some point. So this is gonna be a quick little rundown of what I'm gonna be doing. So let's get that done, and then we'll end the weekend of crafting and prepping for the craft fair. All right, it is Sunday evening and we have done a lot this weekend to get ready for the craft fair on Saturday. I have a few more things to do this week, nothing too crazy, so I'm pretty much done. You can see some of the stuff in the background. We did knock a lot out. I'm feeling much better and I'm just ready for Saturday. So if this is if you like the style video, please like the video and leave a comment, and I'll put more of the vlog style videos out. I really enjoyed filming this, so I really would like to know if this is a video style that you liked, and please consider subscribing, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.